I know the one thing I'm going to unpack, and this is, I know, old news, but a new story. And I tell you, nobody's going to get in the face of Jerry Jones, whether it's his own kids or family members or officials that are on the team. They're not going to do that because we know it's Jerry's world and everybody else is paying rent. But he needs to stop with the press conferences. And we know that's not going to happen anytime soon. But after what I read yesterday, and after what I'm sure you've seen, read, heard, etc., somebody has to step in. Somebody has to just say, Dad, or Mr. Jones, or Jerry, enough. He came out after a microphone being put in front of his face, and as we all know, any microphone or camera that's in front of his face is one that he's not going to shy away or turn away from. But whether he was asked a question or not, but all the rumblings about the contract, and I talked about this on Thursday's podcast with the star pass rusher Micah Parsons, and how he came out and said, well, the chants were louder last year for CeeDee Lamb, as far as me wanting to pay CeeDee Lamb. This year, yeah, I've heard a little bit here and there, but nothing like last year. Jerry, again, stop. Don't do it. Stay away. And I'm sorry. If that was my dad, and this is to Stephen Jones and anybody else in the Jones family, if that was my dad, and I don't care how big he is, I don't care if he built the Cowboys from scratch, and as we all know, that's not the case, bought the team, Tex Schramm, etc., said bye-bye to Tom Landry, the Tom Landry. So it's not as if this was his team from day one, but he owns the team. So yes, I get that. But can we have him sit down this morning with a, maybe not a steady shot of espresso or double espresso, maybe can we just give him a green tea? And instead of giving him a muffin that is filled with sugar, maybe a little oatmeal with some berries? And could somebody sit down with Jerry Jones to say, Dad, no more interviews, just stay away. I understand that Micah Parsons, yes, he's looking for more money, he's looking for a contract, we're going to pay him, etc. We all know that internally, nobody externally needs to know that. But do you really have to say that the chants were louder for CeeDee last year than they are for Micah this year? Really? Could somebody do that there in the Jones family? I mean, come on. I get it, he's a dad, but if that was my dad, and I understand my dad's not Jerry Jones, but if that was my father, and I decided to say, Dad, can we just take a pause here? Can we just, you know the old saying, let in the good shit, exhale the bullshit? Sorry for me being a little profane here, but I'm just keeping it real. I mean, it's got to stop. It's got to stop.